Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this reading will cover us from August 10th through the 16th. And we're going to be using the new mermaid deck I got, which is the Messages from the Mermaids. And I've been using this all summer long since I received it. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful deck. And if you'd like to see a review of it is on my playlist down below, so you can click on that and find it there. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. At the beginning of the week, I'll take a card from the top, Gentleness. And for the middle of the week, I'll take a card from the center, Future. And the bottom card is going to be the weekend, Acceptance. And I hope the camera's picking up on the beauty of these cards because they are just amazing. They're amazing. Okay, so let's start with Gentleness. Okay, and what I'm getting from this card is a lot of us are being way too hard on ourselves. I myself included. I always push myself, and there's nobody here standing over me. I mean, I'm my own boss. I run my own show here, and it's a really bad habit that we need to break. So some of you out there just need to ease up on yourselves a bit. And let me see what the book says about this because, I don't think I have the book. Oh well, I'm not going to go roving through my home looking for the book. Let's just put it this way. Someone out there, okay, needs to take a gentle approach, okay, whether it's with yourself, okay, as I was just mentioning, or with someone else. You may feel that you are in a situation where nothing seems to be changing, nothing seems to be working out, and a gentle approach is always the best approach. And yeah, that's easier said than done because I myself, have to stop and pause before I speak things that, I'll later regret. And this card is telling me that someone may find themselves in a situation out there early this week where it's going to be called for a gentle approach to whatever the situation is. So, stop yourself before you react, take a deep breath, okay, and then say what you have to say. Because once we say things that we may not be able to take back, we eventually regret that. So you want to approach a situation with gentleness. And in the middle of the week, the future. Okay, and this future card is all about our thoughts and what we're telling ourselves. Are we telling ourselves that things aren't going to work out? I can't see a future for myself. I don't know how I'm going to get out of the situation. I hate my job. I'm not getting along with my family or friends. You got to be careful of what you're telling yourself because the negative self-talk, okay, is a self-fulfilling prophecy if you ask me. Keep telling yourself that, the future looks bad, that the future doesn't look very bright. That's exactly what you're going to create. When we change the thoughts we think, okay, our whole perspective on life changes. And I'm not one of those people, if you watch my videos, just think positive. Just no. You got to think positive, but you also have to back up your positive thinking with positive actions. I mean, I could sit all day here thinking, I'm going to win the lottery. I'm going to win the lottery. That's a positive thought, right? But guess what? If I don't get up, get in my car, go to the store and buy the ticket, it's not even going to be a possibility. And even then it might not happen. But just having belief that the future is going to be better than what we're going through today is enough to keep us going, okay? Don't quit. Don't give up. Keep going. And then the last card is Acceptance. Okay, and what a beautiful mermaid. Okay, and this card of acceptance is, telling us that we need to accept things for what they are. Okay, when we resist things, they persist. Okay, accepting something doesn't mean that it's right, that it's okay. If you're being treated unfairly, what you're saying to yourself is, okay, I accept this. It is what it is. And you no longer allow it to hold you prisoner. Because we can fight things that we have no control over for our entire lives and spend a life of misery and frustration trying to control things that we have no control over. When we accept things as they are, and I'm not saying to accept everything, if there are things that you can change, that you could improve, that you can make a difference with, by all means, I'm all for taking action. But if you keep on trying to make something work or trying to change something and it's just not happening, accept it and move on. Because the more we resist what the reality is of our situation, okay, the harder it's going to be. It's like swimming against the current. It's easier to go with the flow. And I don't mean to be a pushover. I don't mean to allow, yourself to fall into this apathetic state where, you're like, oh, well, whatever. No, know the difference. If you've tried to do something, you try to make something happen, you try to work out a relationship, you try to give it your all with your job or your career, and things are just not progressing, things are just not working out, acceptance is the key to happiness. Acceptance is the key to healing. Because when you accept that it is what it is, you're able to move on. But when we don't accept things and we don't want something to be the way that it is and we keep fighting it and we keep being frustrated, we're just going to keep having a bad experience and it's going to draw that negative energy, okay, that's going to keep bringing negative things to us. So acceptance. Think of something that you need to accept in your life, and what you accept, let go. Let go. Accept it and release it to the universe. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.